people. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, I have remained silent for a little while. However, it seems as if I can no longer hold back my talk. I've said it before. The truth will always come to light. Time explains everything. When this case started as it pertains to Klansman Andre Blackman and his cronies, 32 other people, there was a witness in which people were boasting up. They even had a name for him. More specifically, witness number 1, numero uno, witness number 2, numero dos. These people were claiming that he is dropping all sorts of bombshell. I said to myself, he sounds over-exaggerated. He sounds like he is over-sensationalizing stuff. He wants to go for the bang. However, it could backfire if you don't have the evidence. If what you're saying is conflicting with the evidence and the exhibit, it is going to be problematic for the prosecution and Jamaica, Spanish Town, and a whole. There was an agenda set out there. Yeah, man, him want to see them win because him an agent too. I got a backlash. However, people, I guess time explains everything. Who have sense and who fool. I bet you're not going to see those people in the comment section. We've heard the man who know it all a backpedal. Them start blame everybody. Them start blame the system. Them start blame Judge Sykes. Them start say, we need a jury of 7, jury of 12. People, the rules are the rules all along. The rules cannot be changed in the middle of the game. Because this thing started in the Big C situation, them couldn't put together jury because they don't want people clustered up. So therefore, it was common sense that this was going to be a judge trial under the circumstances. We've had judge trial for the longest time. As a matter of fact, there are high-profile cases in which it was a judge trial and the person lose. So therefore, how is it problematic right now? Is that their only excuse? Here is what is wrong with this case and what was wrong with this case from day one. And people, this is an article that is in the newspaper. The case was lost. The case is falling apart. Charges have been dropped because of shoddy job in the gang case. Shoddy as in the police, the investigators, detective. Shoddy as in the prosecution. Shoddy as in the main 2 witness. Witness number 1, number 2. Owner stop blame the wrong people. The problem is systematic. The problem is that they are not coordinating. They are not synchronized. The evidence just was not there to prove. However, we see that some of you people, especially on YouTube that follow certain agenda, you guys are going to stay on the ship even when you say the ship has sink. You know why that is? It is because you are brainwashed. However, you have the audacity for come on people channel on a regular basis and cuss them out. Though them are this, them are that, them are agent, them fool. Who is the fool right now? People, listen. There was a MURDER charge on this. There was no crime scene report. There was no autopsy. There was no video. No trace, no trail of this person actually losing their life. So therefore, the judge had no choice but to dash with the case. This case was built on the fact that these people are not only takeaway people, them are extort the whole of Spanish Town adjoining area. There was not one person that would come forward of all of these extortions that have been going on for a decade. Not one person, the judge asks, will one person step forward? Nobody. The prosecution could not find one person to step forward. Not one in a 2 or 3 decades when them claim, well not claim, because we know so the people them were extorting. So therefore, how you want to get an extortion charge or conviction when you don't have one person? Common sense would tell you that. There was a rifle that was seized. The police say him pick up the rifle over X. The ballistic expert come up and say, the police tell him say him pick it up over Z or over A or over D. What you think the judge is going to do? Fling it out. He has no choice. However, people, it gets even worse. And people, this is not reason for celebration. This is reason to be concerned. Because I know on a little knucklehead, I got to take things and twist it and put it in our own way, on our own interpretation. Not because you see that is what I am doing. It is because people telling you that one of you say, I saw one of you think. Here is what is getting worse for the prosecution. And this is the latest thing. There was a young man that is said to be the bodyguard of Andre Blackman. That man's name, Andre Golding. It is said that Andre Golding is supposed to be the bodyguard / one of the drivers of the infamous dumpy truck that pretty much pick up the victims and fling where the victim them, bury them in a shallow hole. However, here is the problem. Mr. Andre Golding, the driver of the dumpy truck, went in court and he testified, listen, me can't even drive. I am not able to drive. I am not the holder of a registered driver's license. Me can't even drive. And people, if you live overseas and you pass the age of 16 or 18, you cannot conceive that persons cannot drive. However, in a Jamaica, if a man feel as if him don't have the money or the means or the job to buy any sorts of car, where am I going to get driver's license for? And I am not saying that he cannot be a driver and don't have a driver's license. Me just say, if you are going to be a getaway driver, a bodyguard, the driver of the dumpy truck, you should at least make sure say you have a driver's license. Common sense would tell you that you would have a driver's license. Just in case the dumpy truck gets pulled over. Just in case you are driving the person that you're bodyguarding, at least if you have the paperwork, first thing, driver's license, registration, insurance, you can show the popo them something, so therefore you don't get an automatic search. It goes without saying. So therefore, how is it now on a put on a trust in a this man, C4 or whatever I want to call him, witness number 1, witness number 2, and now that everything start to fall apart, now that things are coming into play, now that people with common sense assist, listen, do not put your trust in a gangster as your key witness. Yes, gangster was there. Yes, the gangster saw everything, he know the daily operation. He would have valid information. However, people, I said this before and I am going to say it once again, because it seems as if on a toe full, on a toe filled with hate, on a toe brainwash, on a don't have a mind on our own. However, on a like run up in a people comment section and a defend not what you see this person doing being me. However, what people telling us to think and what them telling us to say, and what them telling us the agenda them telling us to follow. So me just say, it is not because it is not a jury trial. That was always a rule that always existed. Don't take what the man say and take what you say and I twist it up and I fool the people them and I backpedal now. When the truth all along is that you pretty much build your house on sand. Build your house on a hill and everything pretty much a slide down. It backslide, it backfire upon uno, and that is exactly what is happening. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Don't act as if you know everything. Don't come on social media and act as if you are a wealth of information and everything where you say, I saw it go. Because people, at the end of the day, the truth is always going to come to light. At the end of the day, people are going to see. You can fool some of the people some of the time. However, you cannot fool all the people all the time. So therefore, when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you lie, you lie. Don't back up that big lie with the next bigger lie. It only shows the type of persons that you guys are. On a follow, till on a follow and step in a SHIT. And it comes back and it haunts you. So people, me just say, at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with the judge trial. This has nothing to do with it was not a jury trial. This has to do with shoddy work by all of the relevant authorities, the relevant people that could make or break a case. It was not 1 out of 3, meaning between the witness, between the prosecution, between the popo. It is all of them. Every and all of them pretty much screwed up. Help was complicit, was a part of. They made the whole thing broke down, drop down upon the face. And people, who is going to be the victims? Who are going to be the persons that are going to pay for this? You and I and the rest of Spanish Town and Jamaica upon a whole. So people, here we go again. This case pretty much is done and dusted. And people, I am not wishing for these people for war because any and everybody knows that them are criminal. However, when you get a chance with all these people, all 33 of them, and then every day we get up, we hear say 5 gone, 2 gone, 3 gone, and here again, we know that this charge is going to be dismissed. Because as soon as the lawyer for the defendant make any sort of no case submission, the judge will have no choice. So therefore, we're not going to blame the judge again. We're not going to blame this blogger again. Because everybody are agent, including the judge. However, if the judge did something wrong, the police, the DPP, they have higher authority that is above this chief judge that they can go to. However, them have to quiet them ras because them know that the judge do nothing wrong and them mess up point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.